Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. Brunovski. Trinka with the emoji spam. What deck am I playing? You can check my decks always on Twitter or Instagram. This is a 4-color. Well, it's no companion. Hopefully they play Guru, just because I have 2 shard of this guy. If they play a control deck, it's pretty rough. Alright, Kith is from the top. That's not bad, ideally. I get a swamp eventually. I have a couple of draws here. Or a lot of planes, a Genius Bridemaid. Perfect. Perfection. I really needed, this shot is going to be good for this end to actually work, and I think it's coming. Exactly, Ace. This is the deck I played against yesterday. Sorry, last time. What's this? Oof. Sorry, I didn't expect it to be this loud. Ace, thank you for the sub. No, it's not, you're not sorry. Yesterday, I watched Netflix on this computer, so we put it on 100, and I just never watch anything on this computer, so that was unexpected. Alright, hopefully I didn't. Alright. Tour. Morning tour. Thank you, Ace. And welcome to the stream. As we have a triple black cards in our hand with not a single black mana. A classic. Classic of these. Of these 4-color decks. Oh, they're just gaining life. Interesting. I think I'll chump. Why did they gain life? Why do I not draw any swamp? Alright, anyway. What shall we do here? Should I just cast a Tamiya? Should I just cast a Tamiya? Can my opponent kill Tamiya here? This is a 3-3. If they play Angel of Vitality, nothing happens. If they gain life, this just becomes a 4. So I could play Tamiya. That will attack the fairy. I think I will play Tamiya here. Not sure what's the best. Elect Fibula to find a black source. Yeah, but Tamiya can also do that. With their -3. Or my opponent attacks it, which means that I get to leave with the fairy. Alright, apparently I don't play any black source. Again, I trusted kind of blindly the mana base. I didn't pay attention. Maybe I should have. But anyway, we're just... Alright, Divine's Visitation. Everybody's playing freaking Divine Visitation against me in these leagues. It makes the game so hard. So now if a player wants to attack Tamiya, we get to, plus the fairy and do it and kill things in combat, which is maybe cool? Not sure. Maybe it's not cool. Alright, yeah, they're killing the fairy, which means when my Tamiya survives... Now, I can get in Data 3 or Wrath of Kaya or Porca Boya, where are my black lands? Alright, I guess I will go for the black land from the graveyard. Pretty bad way of, Tamiya, but I guess you do what you gotta do. Alright, next turn. I don't know, like... This is not easy. This game is going to be very hard. I have this enchantment. I mean, I do have 4 Elspeth Conquers Death in my deck. Alice Reborn is not as good. Elspeth is much worse than Elspeth Conquers Death. Or Bishop of the Wings. What does this do? Whenever an angel you control... Wow. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Now, opponent gained... What? I don't know what's going on, but... Yeah, we're playing the Eldest. The Eldest. One of the Eldest Reborn. It also shot this guy so bad, like, they get to draw a card every time. Like, they get to draw a card every time I clear their board. It's just so bad. Alright. Draw Tamio. Okay. I guess I'll begin with a Shot at the Sky and then I'll play a Feeble. Thank you, Mana Base, for tapping all my blue sources. Alright, let's go. Shot at the Sky. You draw another card, yes. It's very sad. Very sad. And then I'll play a Feeble. Draw a card. Wait. I didn't know what this does. No, don't tell me that. I didn't know what this did. Oh no. Oh no. No. When energy control dies, you make a 1/1 spirit, which becomes a 4/4 because of this. Oh, why ignore some cards? Why do I just assume that the cards that I don't know are just bad and have no ability? That's just always a thing. We need to Nurse's Blast Isa P. That's true. And they even got a card. Yeah, I'm playing the deck we lost to. Yeah, it's cool. Alright. I'm on 14, which basically means I'm dead. Because I'd take 8 here to go to 6. Plus, my mana base is like the worst thing in the world. It'd be like, oh, if you draw Swampert, play your ultimatum, not even close, because I have 1 black sources. I need like 1,000,000. Alright, this is probably it, unless... die another... Alright, unless... So I can go to 9, they attack me for 12. Unless... I play Yorion, I still die. I play Kethis. I play Teferi. Yeah, that's it, right? I'll lose. If I play Kethis, then I play Teferi. What can I draw? Oh, maybe I can draw a... Maybe I can draw a Uro here. So I'll do Kethis' ability. Yeah, I can draw Uro here. Alright, let's go. Teferi will bounce one of these tokens. Then I'll draw Uro. Then I could be surviving 1 more turn. Yeah, right? I think this is my only out. Vamos. Attenzione, 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 attenzione. We will survive. We will survive. La 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 la. La 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 la. We have survived. Probably still gonna lose because they have Castle Ardenville, Divine Visitation, Ajani, and tutto quanto. But at least we untap 1 more turn. Alright, now I know what this card does. I don't know what this card does. I should know what this card does. Whenever an angel you control dies, you make a spirit, which is an angel itself, which is pretty much like the biggest combo I've ever seen. The best combo I've ever seen. And this one gains life. How much kind of life does this game? 4? That's so much. Alright, I got a 2 life. I go to 2 life here. They killed Teferi, actually, so I stay on 6. Kill Teferi's Swords of Reasonable, not sure. Good morning, Pai Ducaldo. And the Mengu Boar Hat. Mengu Boar Hat. Alright, I got 2. Imagine surviving. Serve. But also, imagine having like more black sources. Die, another triple black card. No. Why, Mengu? Why? Why, Mengu? Why? I don't even have Tamio Plus. I don't even have Tamio Plus Shatter this guy here. But I can survive again, right? I mean, I definitely can survive again. The question is, how do we do it? So, so I can play Oath of Kaya. Actually, no, I can't play Tamio plus Shadow Sky because it costs 1 less. I have actually a lot of choices here. What's the best? Because I can go Oath of Kaya Yorion. I can go Oath of Kaya, go to 5, and then Yorion. Oh, they make a 4. Remember, guys, they make a 4/4 Angel end of turn. I guess my best bet is just to go Tamio, bring back the Shatter the Sky and pass the turn. Opponent should have killed the fairy. You just kind of always have to kill the fairy. I mean, whenever you don't kill the fairy, I don't know. It's always bad and you regret it. All the deadliest sin in the world have happened because the person did not kill the fairy. That's just how, you know, bad and good happen in the world. Our opponent is our mana base. That's true. Do you know that? Yeah, family people are saying now. Of course, I know. Hello, hello, hello. Shadow Sky leaves them with 3 angels. It does, but it leaves us with another turn with a Tamiya play. That's cool, right? This game is called I Will Survive. That's the name of the game. Let me charge my computer. Vamos. Alright, I make 1,000,000 tokens again. Okay. What are we playing today? This format is called Historic. Oh wow, I drew a swamp. I honestly had not expect to draw a swamp before the end of this game. So I'm pretty pumped right now for it. Is there a way where I survive actually? What did I name? I think I named Keithius. I really want to Keithius right now. The hidden end. Can I get it? No, I should have named. No, chat. I should have named Urza's Ruinous Blast. No, I would have won this game so easily. Alright, I learned for the next game. It's fine. I learned it for the next game. So I think I have no outs now. Yeah, alright. Oh, actually, I could draw. Nurse's Ruinous Blast. I can't play your ultimatum, unfortunately. Alright, thanks for the games. Let's go to game 2. This was my first game with this deck. I actually forgot I had Nurse's Ruinous Blast in my deck. Alright. Good. Definitely 4 Knight of Autumns here. I don't think I want a Virulent Plague. Oath of Kaya plus Yoren, they were going to make another 4/4 end of turn with the Castle Ardenvale. So, that wasn't good. Alright, Ashik's primarily reason is to meet yourself. I also suggest to buy the latest box. So, the Ikoria one. That's, I mean, especially now that nobody has the cards. Maybe, yeah, Alice Reborn doesn't seem very good in this matchup. Fibotop, yeah, but Fibotop is still a filler. Like, they did play a Jenny's Pridemate. Plus, you just need bodies to use Keith's ability. And you have, yeah, like Keith's ability is very good if you have Fibotop, I think, in your deck. Because you need, like, Legends that just die that easily. Alright. Perfect end. This time around we got all the colors. Couldn't ask for a better hand. I really couldn't. This end is just perfect. In the sense that we have mana base and maybe one day we'll cast Area Ultimatum. I mean, when you cast this card, it must feel good. The Shrivel Black is gonna be hard, but I mean, sure, there's both Uro and the Kitty's ability that do eat some of that thing. Alright, Soul Warden. I'll put all the colors into play. Let's go. You love this 4-color monstrosity? It's an okay. It's a mid-range deck. Alright, they have the little combo going. Thankfully, we have Shadow the Sky. We saw Shadow the Sky being awful earlier. And it's probably not going to be ideal as well. I think I'm going to just throw away at the Fairy to bounce this Pridemate. What I want to do is that my opponent not draw a card out of my Shadow the Sky. This is one of the thing I want the most to happen. Field of the Dead is legal in this format. Fountain of Renewal. Ooh. Opponent, stop not attacking me. You have to attack me. Alright, actually I have to, funnily enough, I have to do Shadow Sky my turn, I think. I think I will play Shadow Sky, yeah. Just because I don't want my opponent to draw a card out of it. So I think I'll kill these things. Daxos, blessed by the sun. Alright, I did miss a land drop, that would have been good. Although this is legendary, so I wouldn't die to my Urza's Ruinous Blast. Now the question is, what do I do? Because Uro and Gross Power are pretty bad, but I also don't want to play another Teferi, because opponent has to attack this, right? So let's just cast Uro and see how it goes. Or I just, whatever, give up on the Teferi. I think that's okay as well. It's been real Teferi. Alright. Basically, as long as my opponent plays creature, it's okay. It can get uglier if they play like planeswalkers or stuff like that. Because Urza's Ruinous Blast doesn't kill the legends. But that will kill my planeswalker here most likely. Is there an historic tournament coming up? No, but historic will be on the ladder the 21st of May. Linden. Alright, there's a lot of people in this battlefield. Unfortunately, they will get to draw a card. They will get to draw a card with my Shadow Sky, but that's fine, I think. Yeah, I'll pass. Will there ever be a historic tournament? Oh, for sure. I mean, Magic will last for a long time, and historic will be eventually a format. Until now, it's still at the beginning. Yeah, exactly. The names are definitely cool. I'll just Shatter this guy. I will draw a card. They will draw a card. Alright, they're on 31. If they haven't drawn anything relevant here, I think I'll untap and easily win this game. Alright, I was pretty lucky. In the sense that they only drew, like, creatures. And I guess that's what our deck is made of. It's just creatures. Alright. How do I begin this turn? Probably with an Uro. Kind of hoping my mana base, the Auto Chopper, just gets it right all the time. Because I'm playing a lot of colors. I think I'll just play another Uro. Are you hyped for the cards in Histology 3? I don't know. The Anthology card haven't really made that big of an impact in good decks. Sure, they're trying to pump some like zombie, merfolk, stuff like that, goblins, but I don't know actually how good they are. I'll try and brew some things, but I remember being so excited about Pack Rat, and it was just not good. Alright. Big hater of Banishing Light. And once again, it looks to be not great here. I think before... I just have so many options right now. I think this game is like very easy, but I still have to like somehow get together a win. So let's just click some buttons. This draws a card, right? Yeah. You want to play Ulamog? Sure. I mean, Ulamog is gonna be very good in some matchups and very bad in others. There's definitely gonna be, you know, I mean, ramp is very pushed, but 10 mana is a lot. But I can totally see Ulamog being very good. But like when Ulamog was in standard, it was basically unplayable. But with there was a point where there was a ramp deck with Ugin and it was like a bunch of random things, and there was a point where there was Marvel, and that's how you're boarding in Ulamog. You're casting Ulamog. Buongiornissimo. Okay. How do we want to do this? I can just probably play. Is this considered legendary? No, it's not, right? So if I play Keith, this is not legendary. I mean, I don't think I can ever lose this game, so let's just I don't know, kill their thing until this game is over. We did lose game 1, but I forgot I had this card in my deck. Do you think JFT Mystics would be too strong? Whatever. Might as well not risk it, right? They're only reprinting pretty bad cards in the anthology sets. They aren't really daring too much. Resplendent Angelo. I don't play mono white to concede. I think if you bring mono white to the tables, you kind of leave as long as your life total holds up. No, I misclicked. I paid 2 life. See, you know, bunch of more misclicks like this, and opponent gets the W. Or if I play Area Ultimatum, what happens? Nothing. I mean, maybe this card is not very good. I don't know. Alright, so I think I want to play... Uro and Yorion. So the graveyard in this deck is very important for both Tamio and Area Ultimatum and Kithis. So you kind of want to leave legends in the graveyard. Well, this is not Kithis combo. This is just a Kithis mid range. Just a lot of mid range cards, mainly with Yorion trying to exploit as much as I can cards like Elspeth Conquers Death, the Sagas. I don't know, Kithis is a great card, and even in like a mid-range deck, you don't necessarily need to play Blig Shell. I mean, Luca plus Ulamog, it's not good. Like, if you want to play Luca, you put Agent of Treachery. Like, putting a 10-10 Indestructible that when comes to play passes the turn is not a good thing. You have to play a 2-3 that steals a permanent and you can blink it. That is good. Like, you don't go show and tell for Ulamog. You don't reanimate Ulamog in Reanimator in Cube. You play Ulamog only if you can cast it. Or, I guess if you can, like, attack it with sneak attacking through the breach, because you exile 20 cards. But, like, a 10-10 Indestructible, it's not good in Magic. The strength of Ulamog is that when you cast it, you exile 2 things. So you have to build Ulamog in a deck that can cast it. Alright, I don't think I want Virulent Plug. I don't think my opponent has that many tokens. But I also don't believe that this card is very good in my deck. Maybe Ashok is... Or you know what? Actually try this. I'll actually try Virulent Plague, just because I didn't know anything. Of course, sir. If you like that kind of magic, you should play other formats. You should play like Vintage... Or, I mean, some decks in Legacy does it as well, if you want to play turn 1 kills. I do believe that turn 1 kills are fun, but Standard and, you know, Arena in general, just another game. It's like saying, I don't know, I want to play with my hands. You can't play football. You just have to decide a different game, and Standard Arena is not that. Wilmog exiled 2 permanents. But it costs 10. Like, a 10 is a lot. Like 10 is basically a mass manipulation for 3, and you maybe would rather just steal 3 permanents rather than casting Ulamog. You know, the reason why some people played Ulamog in the past is that you have like Tron lands, which make flawless mana, or you have like Shrine of the Forsaken Sanctuary, which ramps up an extra mana. You know, this is the reason why you play Ulamog. If you just ramp up with lands, you might as well play... I mean, I guess it's uncounterable. Like, its ability is uncounterable. Oh, you dislike the super quick games? I mean, I do like them. I do like them. I find Vintage Cube to be the most fun cube, and I find, like, turn 3 kills to be, like, fun. In a, you know, I like to just try all the things. By the way, these 3 ohms in Historics are so good. These 3 ohms. Just because you have the Ixalan or Dominaria land, and this is just such a great combo. You play, like, I lost 0, I took 0 damage, and I got, like, 3 lands, and all my future these lands will come to play untapped. Like, from now on, from turn 1 on, I will have, like, Tundra, Savannah, you know, Underground Sea, and so on and so forth. It's really, really very good. Yari's Wake, it's just a nostalgic card. I don't know. Yeah, it could be good, but I don't think it's gonna be that good. And that's for a combo player on Arena. There's I mean, if you play store, in standard, not sure. I mean, there's Team Reclamation and Fires. Those are kind of a combo decks. But, you know, in Historic, there's a lot of combos. There's Nexus of Fate, there's Breach, there's Kithis combo. I mean, Luca is also a combo card. Is this Kithis by any chance? It's a mid-range deck. It does have Kithis in their deck, but it's more of a mid-range style of deck. I think I'll block here. Alright, now, what are our plays here? I can go Uro again, and then I can go Fibbolethip, and Chump Block again. On 26 life, you know, getting filling my graveyard with some Fibbolethips. Ooh. Knight of Autumn is amazing in this matchup. They have, I mean, now they only have this, but they played a lot of enchantments previously. I mean, Nissa dies, Mirror's Wake hardly die, but I agree, Mirror's Wake is not very good. I mean, not only Nissa just totally forgotten, by the way, in Standard. Not only Nissa, also like Reclamation and Fires also like duplicate your mana. Opponent went all in, which is a good strategy, since right now I do not have a shot at this guy. Hello, Alfredone. So, how many lands? I have only 4 cards in the graveyard. I mean, funnily enough, I thought I couldn't lose this game after my opponent missed a second land drop, but then they hit every single land drop after that. And, I don't know, we might lose. Alright, I'll play a Fibbolethip, draw Kithis. Interesting. Now, do I just go Knight of Autumn, kill the Fountain? I know it sucks, but I just... I can also go Sky Nomad, blink this, and then I have 4/5, and it blocks pretty well, and I draw another card. Probably I can play the Sky Nomad here. Yeah, I think I will. Questing Beast. The original list that I got this deck from was playing Questing Beast in the sideboard. I just don't like that card, but I guess it's good against Field of the Dead. But, I don't know, people don't play much for Field of the Dead in these events. Alright, now, I'm still 23 because I've gained a lot of life to the Euros. But, of course, like, if I don't draw Shadow the Sky, I will eventually lose this game. You want Winota to be unprinted. Winota is not even a good deck, like... I don't know. People play Winota only to, like, take the screenshot 1 games out of 5 or something. 4-color mid-range or something, yeah. Well, not a Questing Beast. The problem with Questing Beast is that it just attacks, and this deck doesn't really care about attacking. Sure, it can kill Planeswalker, that's like the most important thing. So now, I can block the Angel, this Pride Mate, so that's like a good thing of Yorin. And I'll definitely chump block. I'll take 6, but that's fine. Can they gain more life? Hopefully not. Hopefully they miss something. Alright, they just chump attack there. No Rosica? I win. When would I ever do that? Alright, so that the Yorion could kill the Ajani, Bishop of the Wings. Alright, this doesn't fly, so it's all good. I drew all my Fibbolethip. Cool, no more Fibbolethip for us. I'll definitely kill the Ajani. Now the question is, how do we actually survive here? Because you basically want to survive as long as possible. I can go like Kithis and do like a bunch of things. I think I'll actually start with Death, okay? So I'll go Kithis to begin with. That's pretty good here. I'll go Kithis to begin with. Now, I'll use Kithis' ability. Remember, now Fibbolethip costs 1 and etc. So, I can just now cycle a lot through my graveyard. I'll probably exile. I'll exile like 2 Fibula. How many Uro do I want to cast? Maybe just 1. I can cast 2 Uro actually. No, I'll exile 2 Fibula, yeah. Now look at this like Kithis. Like look how many cards does this Kithis draws here. Alright, so I'll play Uro. For 2 mana, I draw 3. Sorry, draw game 3. Alright. We got the Shattered Sky, but this turn is the setup turn, okay? Play another Uro. I didn't consider that I have the white and black land. I should have played this pre. I didn't consider it. Alright, that was a mistake. I should have played the white black land first. Alright, unfortunately I did not play my... I could have drawn 1 more card if I'd played this first. Alright, now I just killed this Ajani. This doesn't fly. Alright, we have a chump blocker for that, and I shouldn't die. Then I can play Shatter this guy and win. No. I had Azoicha Chapel and Saga 3 home to begin the turn. Alright, anyway, my opponent can like kill my Kithis and kill me. No. I'm on 23. It's gonna be so hard for them to actually do that. I mean, hopefully. Hopefully, I guess. Alright, I'll just take 14, sure. Alright, I'll attack for 4. Then I'll play a Shadow Sky. I have left... I think I want to play Uro after that. Can I do that? 3 cards, 4, 5... 4, 6... I can't do that. So I guess what I'll do is just... Knight of Autumn on the Kithis. Sorry, on the Conclave Tribunal to free the Kithis. Alright, that's fine. I'll play this. Actually, I'll draw a card. Elspeth Conquers Death. Interesting. Maybe I'll play that. Maybe I'll play that over Knight of Autumn. Because I can go Knight of Autumn, then what? Fibulatup? I'll just play Elspeth Conquers Death. And I'll pass. Alright, yeah. You can go. How many cards I've left in my graveyard? 5, so I still can't reanimate my Uros, but not that I necessarily need it. Alright, I'll for sure play a Toll's Mirror. I'll for sure play a Toll's Mirror here. Then I want to play a Tamio. Actually, I'll play a Fibulatup first. The auto topper will definitely be pretty scary from time to time with this deck. Alright, I'll just play a Tamio. Or +1 name a card. It doesn't really matter. I'll name Oath of Kaya. I don't think I've drawn this yet. And I'll attack for 3. Alright. This should be over. Ooh, the combo. Fountain of Rahio Heliod. So we did get mana problems in game 1, but then I didn't have any more mana problems in game 2 and 3, so it's all good. Alright, now I'll blink Yorion. I'll get Yorion probably. I can either get that or... No, I'll probably just leave Yorion in the graveyard actually. I don't know how do I want to do it, but... Actually I can get back Tolsmir. That's not great, because the token is also legendary. Voja Friend to Elves is also legendary. So whenever you reanimate a Tolsmir, if you still have this token in play, it's still pretty off. Can name your ultimatum. It's only a 2 of. I like to just name cards that have in 4 of usually. I think I want to get back. I think I want to get back Urine with Tamio, because that one can. Or, you know, well, actually, I'll get back. I'll get back Elspeth Conquers Death. Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds much better. So I want to get Exile. That, I mean, this game should be locked up. Whenever an angel you control dies, sure. Get down Uro. You should kind of pay attention to what you exile again. This deck is really, like, really matters what you leave in the graveyard or not. Alright, now I'll attack with, yeah, probably them all. Yeah, playing live game strategy is always challenging. Like, you do get the good matchups, like the Gruul decks or stuff like that are definitely slightly better slightly okay matchup, but these matchups are definitely hard. You guys also have to remember that all my legends cost one less when you have Kithis in play, which is definitely a big deal in a deck that's like kind of expensive. Alright. I mean, whenever you have Uro and you untap with it, I think you very rarely lose games where you untap with Uro. Because Uro on itself, just casting it twice makes 2 card advantage, makes +2, and then if you attack it makes +3, and then it's just... It's kind of too snowbally at this point. I just honestly don't want to think too much. I just attack with all. And even if they have like good blockers, I'm okay with that. I think you need 4 Kithis. Yeah, I mean, Kithis is very good. Like, again, as I said, it's both a card advantage engine as well as a basically a mana ramp for the deck. Like when Kithis got printed in M20, one of the first deck I built was like a Nabzan deck that was using Kithis as a mana ramp basically. Like you know, like I had like Liliana, Garruk, you know, Tozmir, stuff like that, Wolf and stuff like that. But it wasn't very good. But that's one of the strengths of Kithis. Plus, this deck you have like self-milling Ashiok and Tamio. Remember, Ashiok you could self-mill yourself, but you can't. But you exile your opponent graveyard. Hello. Alright, keep hands like this. Now, which land do I lead with? Probably Temple Garden. I want to cycle this Zeva 3 We don't play any temple. We play 8 of these cycling lands. Yeah, that could be a good idea, clubs. Kithis combo was a nightmare, but it came afterward, and it's just he uses Kithis just as a win condition. Our opponent's playing Lurus. Ghost Quarter. Sure. Do I play any basics? I don't, right? It's pretty much a nightmare then. Good old Strip Mine on the other side of the table. Alright, we got lands. That's the thing we got. We do have those. Maybe I draw Uro now. That would be the perfect draw. I mean, once you keep a 6-land hand, you don't complain if you draw lands, you know? That's just the thing you signed up for by keeping hands like this. So it's very important that as a sane Magic player, I mean sane in the sense that you don't get crazy over the game, you accept that whenever you choose not to mulligan, you get hands like this, and whenever you choose to keep a 1-lander, you lose. It's not that you complain over the fact that you didn't get lands. Oh wow, they milled 3 and they pumped. Whoa, that's cool. 1 point was very cool. I love to play these. I love to play these leagues on historic because I love to play these leagues on historic because people are just crazy. Like they just brew all these like super strange deck. I really enjoy it. Whereas in standard you always play against the same decks, especially like in diamond over or stuff like levels like that. But in this level it's wonderful. Alright, I'll concede this game. Yeah, like there's no meta game, so everybody just like picks up their deck builder and just builds a new deck. That's pretty cool. Alright, do you want to Gravedigger's Cage? This looks to be like exactly the matchup where we want this, right? Although Gravedigger's Cage stops our Uro, but we do have a lot of things in that case. It stops... Players can't spells. Creature can't enter the battlefield. So it does stop Aerial Ultimatum, so I'll board out Aerial Ultimatum. I think I'll board out 4 cages. What else do we want to do here? That is true. It shuts off Kethis as well. But my opponent plays from the graveyard very heavily. I mean, they have Lurrus as their companion, so I mean, this is matchups like self-mill and graveyard decks are kind of a thing in historic, so that's why we have the cages. Yeah, Eldest Reborn is not really performing, I would say. I don't know. We still have to figure out. It doesn't stop. Non-creature decks. Sure, Bacon now. It doesn't, but we have mostly creature decks. Messes with Uro too. It does mess with Uro, but you do have Yorion and Teferi to bounce your own... to bounce or blink your own thing. Alright, we also have Ashiok in the main deck. Alright, so we have to get rid of a card here. I don't have a blue land. I think I'll get rid of Uro. I just don't have extra lands in my deck. I have big hopes for this Fibbolethip. Alright, let's play Fibbolethip. Okay, good. We drew back-to-back land, which will make our hand very good right now. Because we can curve out 2, 3, 4, and then we'll decide between this... Probably Aspect Conquers Death. Opponent only plays Lure, so I should have definitely boarded out some of these. That was a big oversight. Yeah, that was a big mistake. I very often make this mistake. I don't know if you have the same problem, but I definitely do make this mistake very often. Alright, I'll start milling myself here. I have Uro that I can mill. I have Tamio in my hand. Ravenous Chupacabra. Yeah, that's a good idea, Dr. Goded. It's just that my deck doesn't... Probably some problems with... Plus attacking my Ashiok. Do I just want to let him kill it? Because this Fibbolethip I can blink it with Yorion maybe next turn. I think I'll no block here. Let's see how it goes. Alright, not the best draw, Ashiok. I think I'll leave this around. I'll just play a Tamio and ticker up. What do I want to name? Probably just Shatter the Sky. Alright, Teferi was found. And I'll pass the turn here. It's kind of Sultai. We play Sultai colors and white. Yeah, the complete pyramid is pretty hard. Good job, Bob Burglar. I don't encourage anybody doing it, but that was pretty impressive from chat to not disrupt you through it. I think that, yeah, the mana base is the most important thing. Alright, they're attempting to kill my Tamio. I will not let her happen. I would not let it happen. Opponent missed a land drop, looks like. Elvish Reclaimer. Soul Guide Lantern. Wow. Soul Guide Lantern is actually a very good card. Especially with lures. So Guide Lantern is, I mean, that's what you do in Vintage. So I guess it's good in this format as well. Alright, now we have to decide what to do. Because we don't have many exciting play, honestly. We really do not have that many exciting plays. I mean, I could just go Yorion. Right? I'll name Shatter the Sky again. I have 4 of that, and have 2 Urza's Ruinous Blast. Uro, attenzione. So I can cast Uro now, especially since they have a Soul Guide Lantern that can't be activated. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'll just get rid of lands. Lands and Elspeth Conquers Death. Because I don't even know why that's still in my deck. I mean, I know why, because I made a mistake. Yeah, Triumphs have a typo, so the Dominaria Excellent lands are amazing. Alright, we got a cage. Now the question is, do I want to play a cage? Do I want to play a cage or not? My opponent does have Lurrus as our companion, but I can't really use it right now, and they have an Ashiok. So I will not get cage. I'll just play this tapped and pass the turn. Maelstrom Pulse on my aura. Alright. So that I will get to clear my board state here. Which is annoying. Let's see if they also have to tap their Soul Guide Lantern to exile my graveyard. That would be a pretty big deal. I'm like left with literally anything right now. The Stone Cold nothing. Alright, Tamio can rebuild. I guess I just have to make this awful play of just Yorion go. And I will not play this cage. My opponent doesn't have anything going on with their graveyard. Like, they don't have any graveyard shenanigans. I guess they can go land and go Lurrus Lantern. Maybe should have played around it. Conquest Death is okay in its deck? No. I'm playing as Lurrus and post sideboard. I shouldn't have Conquest Death in this deck. Alright, we did exile Tamio, right? Yeah. Draw not a cage. Tio Bono. Porca Eva. Alright, let's Ashiok ourselves. I will exile their graveyard. I will cut this cage from my sideboard. It's pretty awful, I would say. I'll pass the turn. 12 ADH Awk. Yeah, it came at way bigger deal than I thought. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for watching the video. Alright, put on top of Bazooka Bog. Bazooka Bog is a pretty big deal. E vabbè, allora. Cazzo. Glasses. I wanted to, you know, take off my glasses in the disappointing, but my glasses ended up just falling under the, I don't know, the computer or wherever it was. Belli sporchi. Nothing, chat. I'm going to keep on going here, targeting ourselves. I mean, they do have a Bazooka Bog, but like, what am I supposed to do? Right? Just trying to get lucky with an Uro. Dai. Uro. 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 Eccolo lì! Target them. Sto cazzo. Chat. Do you understand it? Did you hear it? Did you hear what I said? I said... Actually, I will not repeat it. But that was the meaning of what I said. You don't really play for, like, I don't know. You kind of play for win this game. And I felt that that was the time to play for the win. Alright, is it time also to play this cage? It might be. No, not yet. Maybe my opponent draws a Mind Rot. mean, the reason why I play Cage isn't... Oh, wow, did you see what happened there, chat? My opponent... Aspetta, che è successo? What happened, chat? Wait a second. What just happened over there? What did I lost? I lost something. What did my opponent do? Did they field of ruin their own land? Oh, they played Elvish Reclaim? They activated their Elvish Reclaimer? Nice! And I had Ashio can play. A classic. One of the most classic Magic plays ever. That you love to see. Alright, you know what I hate to see? Not about him, but here we are. Alright. Let's go. Yuri on. Where's the... Yeah, I boarded out 2 Elspeth Conquers Death. I boarded in back some Eldest Reborn. I don't think Eldest Reborn is particularly good, but... I think it's better than Elspeth Conquers Death. In the 3rd chapter of Eldest Reborn is pretty good. I couldn't care less. Everybody's free to do whatever they want to do and play whatever deck they want to play. Alright, this hand is pretty awful. I will actually mulligan this hand. Alright, this on the other hand is amazing. I'll get rid of this card and we'll begin my cruise to victory. If I just put a bunch of good cards in your deck, will I just win? Probably not, but you'll get closer to do so than the people who don't. Or just one of the best. I disagree with now. Alright, Glowspur Shaman. Oh, with Fable Passage. That's a combo. That's a combo. Fiend Artisan, that's good. Wait, they did put a card on top. Okay, I did found Angrasa 3-Ohm. Do I want to play Fibulathip though? I think I will. I don't know, I feel lucky. I feel like I'm drawing a Sampata Grove right now. Ooh, Temple Garden, so close. I should have just said Temple Garden. It would have been much more epic though. Alright, I've seen harder blocks than this. I should have said Temple Garden. Alright, next time I'll say Temple Garden when I have to say Sampata Grove. The question now is though, am I going to cast Oath of Kaya on this Elvish Reclaimer? I think so. I just don't want my opponent to make this a 3-4 and then I can't Oath of Kaya in anymore. Agonizing Remorse. No, my Uro! No, I knew I should have played it. 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 But then, like, this one becomes a 3-4 and I can't kill it immediately. I don't know, things might get rough. Alright, I will actually play Lurus. Ooh, this is bad. What should I do here? Because I can go Oath of Kai on this, but I don't think I care too much about this Glowspore Shaman. Right? Because that would just go Lurus and replay. I think I have to keep this Oath of Kai around. Do I just cast the Gorspire here? Yeah, I will. Draw. That one. Okay. Sure, I'll play some top lands and it's your turn. You can see exactly if you play it. Are you familiar with the concept of card advantage, Racket 19? Alright, I'll cast a Reclaimer from the graveyard. This leaves me in a pretty bad spot, I would say. So, I can cast Yorion and kill the Lurus. I think I have to somehow act on the Lurus, and Yorion is the best way to do so. I think. Because, like, Alice Reborn just does literally nothing right now, so I will probably just go for Yorion. You never heard of card advantage. Card advantage means that whenever you trade a card for a card, it's card equity. But if you, with your card, draw a card, and they don't, you're getting card advantage. So if with Uro we draw a card, and my opponent with the Organizing Remorse just takes away Guru from our graveyard, we went up a card over them. And, you know, going in time, card advantage gives you the win, basically. Long story short. My opponent now went card +1 with this Yorion into Reclaimer, but we also went card +1 with this Yorion into Oath of Kaya. So it's important that you try to just gain as much value as you can with all the cards. Whether zone cards wins. That is not 100% the times, but most likely that's how it goes. Allora. I don't think I want to shock myself here. Right now, I'm killing the Glowspore Shaman. My opponent has 2 creatures. I have nothing too, but I'm hopeful for the future. I am very big hopeful for the future. I don't think they have anything meaningful in the graveyard, right? Yeah. Alright, they're leaving up this Reclaimer. Maybe they have like Bazooka Bog. What else can they have? That shatter this guy. Vamos! Something good, come on! Oh, Kithis! That's a good card. I think I'll decline because I've already made land drop this turn. Sorry, I haven't made land drop this turn, so I don't want to give my opponent the idea that I have. So unfortunately here though, my opponent will very likely just get a Bazooka Bog in response. But that's just a 3-4. So to get Bazooka Bog here, exile my graveyard. But I want to keep this land in my hand. I think so. They play a couple of discard spells. So. The famous Kithis. It's not very good here because they have a Bazooka Bog, but it could have reanimated a Teferi or, I don't know, a Feeblethip some things. Or I'll pass. I'll block one of these Reclaimer. I don't think my opponent has any possibility of dealing me 1 damage with the land. There's no Barbarian Ring. Or Ramunap Ruins. And Elspeth Conquers Death. That is among the worst draw could have possibly had. No lands. So, the question with this card is that it does nothing forever, because my opponent has Lurrus as their companion, and I've already killed Lurrus. So, this one would never kill anything anymore, but I can reanimate something. The problem is that, maybe in 2 turns I will not be able to reanimate anything, so I'll just pass the turn. Hoping that my opponent isn't going to wasteland my grain sources, but that's very likely. Although they never found... Kithis is just for value in this deck, or not a combo deck. Wow, they got Castle Locked Wayne. Why not play Axcanta? I mean, it's not every blue deck has to play Axcanta, right? Alright, what do you get? Temple of My Lady. Okay. Alright, so here, ideally, I draw... I don't know. One of the good cards. Alright, they ship me down to 9. Die. Good draw, good draw, good draw, good draw, good draw. Good card deck, come on. Oh no, don't... I don't know, I'm fearing Fiend Artisan right now. I have the fear that this is a Fiend Artisan. Oh, this is a Branchy Boy. Okay. Heartless Act. Oh, Kaboya. Alright, we gotta draw what? Shadow this guy? People looked up the Lost. Alright, 1 mana, draw a card. Temple Garden. And I'm also going to play a land here. Am I dead on board? Not yet. I wish I played this last turn though. Not bad. Well, Fabulethip, I've seen better. Artless Act on my Kithis, that was expected. Now, Chump Block the Reclaimer, go to 2 life, and then we have to draw that Shatter this guy. Hopefully I don't draw Urza's Raiders Blast, because I can't cast that. Oh, Tolsmere! Wow, it's a pretty big deal. Alright, so I'll play Tolsmere. What do I fight with? A Stitcher Supplier? Probably go to 5, then I... If I fight with Branchwalker, that doesn't make much sense, right? So I'll fight with Branchwalker, then I Chump Block that. I go to 1. I think I'll fight with this. Alright, so we are surviving here. Also, next turn, I have an Elspeth Conquest deck coming in. Alright, I mill 3 lands. I'll draw another card. I don't think I'm... Unless I, like, get some heavy hitters right now, I don't think I'm getting out of this. Pulse. Alright, good game. Good game. Yeah, we didn't draw any Wrath of God in game 1 and 3, and we ended up losing those. And yeah, I mean, Wrath of God are very important against decks like this. Unfortunately, I can't change my deck through the league because I'm playing in one of these traditional events. Because ACD is not as good. It only kills a creature that converted mana cost 3 or more. The following up question would be, why, Mango, did you have an Elspeth Conqueror's deck against the Lurrus deck? Just because my sideboard is very poorly built and I didn't have any option. That's the truth. That's the sad truth. Cut Cage, I would love to. Unfortunately, I cannot, because again, I'm in a tournament where you just begin it and you can't change your list until the end. We could intentionally lose to change the list, but not a fan of that either. Okay, I love this hand. We got basically everything we need. Lands and spells. I think I'll get rid of a Saga 3-Ohm. I want double white. I want just all the untap land I can. So actually, the Saga 3-Ohm can be put into play on turn 3 with this Growth Spiral. Alright then. On turn 3, I just put into play Godless, right? Yeah, I just cut this land. I don't have double green, but what does my deck need double green for? Tolsmir and Uro? I think this is fine. Yagmo's Vile Offering. Yeah, that's not a good card. I mean, you have plenty of options. I hate to just play Growth Spiral end of turn. Just such a waste of time for both players. Yeah, I could play Yagumo's Vile Offering over Elspeth Conqueror's Death. That card hasn't really done very well for me. Do I want to just out of Kaya Face? I think my opponent's playing Bant Nexus. So I think I have to do that. Alright, I'm not looking for lands if they ban this. Teferi Time Reveler. That's powerful. I'll play Yorion next turn, and don't really have much choices. Drew. Only then since my opener, and that's fine. Alright, I'll ping on Teferi, because this way they can't bounce my Yorion. Next is banning best of 1, but I mean, I don't only play best of 3, I mostly play best of 3, and that's fine. I don't understand why they're banned in best of 1 and not in best of 3, but whatever. It's up to them. Oh my Madonna. Alright, Reclamation. That's good. The Nexus of Fate E is probably the best deck in Historic. It's just that people mostly hate it, so you never get to pair against it, but... It's basically soft banned in the sense that not that many people play it. It's the first time I get paired against it in like 3 or 4 of these, you know, events. There's no timer. That's not true. There's timer in best of 1. It's just that it's not showed. That's what I've been explained when I was playing one of these Arena Cube sealed, and both of the players. I don't know if you were here, but I was streaming one of these sealed cube. And both of the players had Platinum Angel, me and my opponent had Platinum Angel, we decked, and there was no end, and they said that there's timer in best of 1, and like, but it's pretty long, and I don't know, that's it. And that was just an endless game as well, but they didn't ban it, Platinum Angel. When they ban it, yeah, that's the same thing. Alright, anyway, game is very much over. I don't want to play it anymore. I mean, mostly because my opponent plays a good deck, and I probably don't, but also because I drew only lands from my opener. Alright. I'll board in these cards. I'll board out Shard of the Sky, Urza's Uranus Blast. probably some Oath of Kayas. At least my deck is fun. It is, for sure. Sometimes. Amurigo. Yeah, I did put one Amurigo just for the chat. Originally, the list had 0 Amurigo. Alright, got all the colors. We got all the spirals. I kind of was hoping to play against some light control decks today. This matchup seems fun. Alright, let's go with Spiral. I'll put this into play tapped. A lot of white-blue lands in this deck. The question is now, what do I want to do? I think I'll probably just jam a Tamio. I could have a counter, sure. Because I have a Growth Spiral. And if they counter this, it's not that big of a deal. We have a Tamio coming up. Plains Teferi. I think I will go for Tamio. What am I naming, though? What am I naming, though? I can't cast Keith's right now. I can name Dovin's Veto. Actually, let's just name something that I'm for of. Teferi Time Reveler. Alright, the Yashiks are gone. They win. Eventually they win. I mean, if you draw your whole deck and take all your turn, they will find a way to win. Alright, Reclamation. Bonjour. Thank you, Bonjour. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, what should we do here? Because I can just cast an Oath of Kaya. I shouldn't have shocked myself, probably, but it most likely it doesn't matter. Alright, just cast an Oath of Kaya here. Let's see how it goes. I can't Dovin's Veto if they play a spell, because they have Teferi down. But if this Oath of Kaya resolve, I'll then have I'll then have Dovin's Veto. Yeah, I should definitely not shocked, but I don't think the damage matters here. Guess they could have a Quench. Or a Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce is also legal in the Historic. Alright, I played our own Tamio. And the good thing of, you know, Reclamation is that, sure, they tapped out. Oh, wow, they got back. Whoa, look at this. They got back Dovin's Veto and they tapped their lands. This is nice. Alright, now, what are we going to do here? I can cast a creature so they can't counter that with Dovin's Veto. Probably casting Toad's Mirror. That does seem like the best choice. I'll just pick this one up, name Teferi, and then I'll play Toad's Mirror for Into Wolves. So they have Dovin's Veto on 3 cards. They're most likely not very good cards. Just because they, you know, haven't done anything with the Reclamation mana, so it's not like they have Nexus or anything like that. I mean, they could have Nexus, they just wanted to deploy a Tamio first. That also makes sense. That also makes sense. Opponent looks pretty experienced with their deck. Alright, naming Nexus. So looks like they don't have it. They'll bounce one of my tokens. That's okay. The Teferi's dead now. I can cast Dovin's Veto unless they have another Teferi, of course. Which point they will maybe bounce my Toad's Mirror again. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a close game at all. I think I want to get back Knight of Autumn Near with the Tamio. Yeah, this way still playing around that Dovin's Veto, killing that Wilderness Wreck. Sure, they can get me back with Tamio, but I mean, not much I can do here, right? 3 mana up for Not that. I'll concede. Okay. Alright, we tried this different deck. We only beat mono white, which is not the best of the achievements. It's not the best of the achievements.